Could United be on the verge of making a move for Kolo Muani? Or is this another tactical move by Ten Hag and his team to get the Højlund deal over the line? It could be another Caicedo moment where they went after Caicedo, or said they will be going after Caicedo, when they really wanted to sign Mason Mount, and this made Chelsea hurry up and get the deal done with Mason Mount. I believe it is. I believe our key target is and has been Højlund. Højlund looks determined to come to United, and I hear United are very confident about getting their man. Ten Hag has spoken to Højlund on more than one occasion over the phone and outlined his plans for the team and Højlund in that team. The player himself is desperate to work with Ten Hag and play for Man United. In fact, I hear that he is a Manchester United fan. Like I said in my show yesterday, everything seems to be perfectly aligned for this deal to happen and take place. Atalanta want to sell Højlund. Højlund wants to come out and play for Manchester United, and Ten Hag wants him as his key striker. But what we're finding with Manchester United this year in this transfer window is that they're not messing around, and they're not there negotiating and taking months discussing fees. They are going in with one offer, and that is their final offer and best offer. They are in fact getting these players cheaper than many people have actually thought they would have. I'm going to go ahead and call this. I think Højlund will be a Manchester United player unless something crazy happens and PSG make some kind of last minute swoop for him and make a huge bid that cannot be rejected by Atalanta and persuade Højlund to join PSG. Now, turning our attention to the news that came out last night from the business news agency Bloomberg, who has reported that the Glazers will be making an announcement on the takeover of Manchester United, which could involve the news that they are staying on as owners at the club. It is hard to work out exactly what the announcement could be, but I would be very surprised if the Glazers make an announcement saying that they're not selling. It would cause huge upset and might land them in a little bit of trouble, given that Manchester United is on the stock market and has significantly jumped in value since last November, when the Glazers first announced that they will be exploring their options on a possible sale and instructed the Rain Group. The Rain Group, having just completed the sale of Chelsea to Ted Boehly, took charge of the process. I personally feel the Glazers might have decided to go with Sir Jim Ratcliffe because they will end up with more money than what Sheikh Yassim was offering, and they get to stay at Manchester United, which is what the Bloomberg report could be suggesting. I would not be surprised to see another increased bid from Sheikh Yassim in the excess of 6.5 billion. As the Qataris really want to take over at Manchester United. The question is if the Glazers will entertain such a bid from Sheikh Yassim, or if they feel the Sheikh has dragged his heels and ought to have made his best offer at the beginning of the process. I've heard that the Glazers have been left upset with the way the Sheikh has made incremental bids throughout the process rather than showing his hand at the start of the whole process. I can't see why the Glazers would be upset and take issue to this fact. Surely the whole bidding process involves bidding multiple times and playing poker, right? Anyway, this does look like a genuine news report, but I must state that over the last 2 months we've been having similar reports coming out of everywhere saying that the Glazers are going to make an announcement, imminent announcement. Tomorrow is the day the Glazers are going to announce that they have sold the club and the preferred bidder is so and so. But we've had nothing, zero. We've had no one coming out, whether it's from the Rain Group, whether it's from the Manchester United press office, nothing. We've had no news on anything. There's not even been a slight rumour about this takeover, which leads you to believe that the Glazers are simply not in a position to sell. They do not want to leave, and they are not happy with the offers that they've received. A few days ago I did a show in which I explained that the Glazers were not happy with both the offers made by Sheikh Yassim or Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and in fact the grand plan that the Glazers had was they were going to get someone to make a stupid bid of over £10 billion for the club and they'll walk off happy. But their plan has backfired. They wanted multiple bidders, just like in the Chelsea sale, and they thought that this would drive up the price well over £10 billion. However, everything's backfired on them. Only 2 bidders came to the table, and both have been very reasonable in their offerings. And now the Glazers are caught up in their plan. They don't know what to do. They don't really like Sir Jim Ratcliffe's offer, and they don't like Sheikh Yassim's offer. All they wanted was an investment company to come in and invest the money and let them be. But what's happened is that both these bidders want overall control of Manchester United. The Glazers do not want that. I will not be holding my breath and seeing what happens, because I don't think any announcement is coming. I don't feel the Glazers are going to be coming out with any announcement anytime soon. But if they do come out with an announcement, I really want it to be Sheikh Yassim, or at least some kind of indication that the process is moving forward to a full sale. Hit that like button, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.